Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. In life, always remember that there is prosperity and there is a future that will answer to when eventually the event comes into bear. That brings us into the news of what is going on in the southeast, as many fingers are pointing at a particular direction with the issue of UGM, and insecurity, agitations and all that. But before going to the news proper to find out what it is people are saying and investigations that are being carried out by some security personnel over the same issue, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, attacks on police formation and its operatives in the southeast of Nigeria has continued unabated, with the largest killings of 2 officers at Ubakala police station in Umuahia South local government area of Abia State by yet to be identified UGM. It was gathered that UGM attacked the Ubakala police station earlier Monday morning in Umuahia South area of the state. The bandits raised the main building of the police station, 5 patrol vans, 6 exhibit vehicles, motorcycles, tricycles, policemen. The latest onslaught by the UGM on the security formation was coming barely 3 days after some hoodlums had set ablaze a police station at Ubani Township Market in Umuahia North local government area of Abia State. The hoodlums had equally unleashed similar nefarious attack and brought the Office of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. We do not know yet how they all gathered to execute the attack at the station. Maybe they parked their vehicles away from the target and walked through footpath to the place, he said. Also recall that at the early stage of the criminal attacks in Abia State, unknown individuals reportedly raised down a police station in Uzuakali, Bende local government area. It was further gathered that the incident occurred in early hours of May 3rd, 2021, when the assailant invaded the station, disclosing some of the approaches in nipping the bud the worsening attacks on the security facilities and government critical infrastructures by assailant in Abia. The State Police Command reiterated its avowed commitment and determination to make Abia an unsafe haven for criminal elements. Police Public Relations Officer in the state, SP Godfrey Obonna, said the command has embarked on full investigations into the recent gunmen attacks in different parts of the state. The command also disclosed its synergy with sister security agencies to curb every nooks and crannies of the state of the hoodlums, kidnappers and bandits. Meanwhile, speaking on the part of government proactive measures in dealing with criminal monsters threatening the peace of Abia populace, during one of his official engagements, Governor Okeze Ikpezu vowed that his administration shall use every lawful means to protect and safeguard every inch of the territory of Abia State from criminals and marauders. He described Abia State as a heaven and a safe haven for investors and business operatives. The Abia State governor further revealed that the improved security situation in the state, coupled with access roads created by its administration, had increased businesses, while government had also provided enabling environment for business to strive. However, despite Governor Ikpezu's statement rating Abia as safe haven for its citizens and business investors, coupled with his administration's proactive steps in quelling attacks on security formation by the hoodlums, the yet to be identified individuals have continuously and steadily launched attacks on police stations and, in extension, government infrastructures, including the branch offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in the state. Following the unabated criminal attacks on security agencies and their operatives by the UGM in some parts of Abia, blames and counter-blames over who is responsible for the current activities of the UGM in the state have emerged. Observers are of the different opinions, while some have accused the opposition element of being behind the several attacks on security formations and government facilities by the unknown gunmen as part of their grand plot to sabotage the gains and progress already achieved by Abia government in the security of lives and property. Others have observed that the group in the southeast zone, which is the indigenous people of Biafra, and its security outfit, Eastern Security Network, ESN are behind the current killings of security personnel and the burning down of local government area division offices of INEC and NDLEA. They equally posited that members of IPOB were allegedly carrying out the heinous attacks on security formation to mop up the police arms and ammunition and use the armories to further fortify personnel of ESN to sustain the attacks in various states of the southeast geopolitical zone. However, investigation concluded by some members on Wednesday followed the attacks on several locations across Abia State gathered that the attacks on security formations and government facilities resulted from the alleged brutality of Nigerian police against the pro-Biafra agitators during and after military invasion of Umuahia residence of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the Biafra agitators, mostly in Aba axis of Abia State, recalled their earlier vow to make Southeast Zone ungovernable for the 5 governors in the region, who they believed were aiding and abating Nigerian security forces in the continuous killing of pro-Biafra agitators. The investigation revealed that the continuous detention of most of Biafra faithful and refusal of the government at all levels to unconditionally release IPOB members arrested during its military invasion in Afaraukwu, Umuahia, and remanded in prison across Southeast and other parts of the region without diligent and fair trials, which in turn infringe their right to freedom of association or right to seek self-determination as provided by conventional laws, were part of the major factors that led to the current insecurity situation in the state, making the nation's security operatives and their formation as targets and victims. Further investigation revealed that the current upsurge of attacks on government critical infrastructures in Abia and other states of Southeast was compounded by the killing of prominent ESN commander Ikonso done by the soldiers invited by the government. The pro-Biafran group and agitators have vowed not to cease fire till justice prevail on the murder of the ESN commander and the extrajudicial killings of hundreds of Biafra agitators. Meanwhile, in the course of investigation on Wednesday, normalcy has returned to the affected places as different combined teams of security agents were stationed in strategic areas to forestall further attacks on the state by the unknown gunmen. But worried by the worsening attacks in the state, Governor Okezie Ikpeazu had on Monday met members of the cabinet in Aba to deliberate on additional measures needed to ensure the protection of lives and property in the state. Briefing newsmen after the meeting, which was attended by Deputy Governor Right Honorable Ude Okochukwu and other members of the State Executive Council, the Commissioner for Information, Chief John Okiyikalo, stated that the state government was set to organize a security roundtable involving key stakeholders in the state to review the prevailing situation and recommend measures to further improve security in the state. According to him, the roundtable, which is expected to last for 36 hours, will hold in Umuahia, the state capital, and is expected to bring together 7 and retired security officers of Abia origin, chairman of local government areas, and traditional rulers, with a view to recommending lasting solutions to the challenges of insecurity affecting the state in particular and the nation in general. As the attacks on security formation continue unabated, Abia citizens and residents are looking up to the state government under Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu to redouble its effort and ensure decisive steps are taken to end the series of attacks occurring in some parts of the state almost on daily basis. Now, that is quite a long one. Let's meet in the comment section.